So hello and welcome. This is Erica Glessing, and you're joining me on a sassy Sunday episode of the Erica Glessing Show. And I love the Sunday edition because I get to share something that's going on with me, something that I would like to encourage you to embrace and learn and have fun with. So I'm going to talk today about a topic that something I've been doing professionally since, since the 90s. So in the mid-90s, like 1996, I became the head of PR for a public television station, and I was responsible for everything that was on the website. And then I went to the David and Lucille Packard Foundation, where I also got to be responsible for everything on the website. And so over the years, I've developed some exceptionally interesting skills at making sure your website brings you new people and brings you leads and brings you attention. And I have to say, it's such a fascinating subject because people are now using the internet on their phone. They're using it on their pads and their pods, and they're using it for classes. They're using it for so many things. So I want to just share, let's just do like 3 exceptional practices that will help you get more stickiness on your web presence. Okay, so first of all, you want to start putting yourself in the other person's shoes who's looking for what you'd like to offer. So you want to just put yourself, say you offer red Louboutin shoes for sale or something, you know. That's for you, Natalie. One of my friends likes nice shoes. So you want to make sure your website might be called something like Best Red Shoes for Sale or something like that. Best Happiness Books Available. You want to start looking at like, what would people type in when they want to get to what you offer? So number 1 is really reverse thinking about what words people would use when they're looking for what you offer. So for the healers out there, for the healers who are listening, go ahead and just have your site be rich with terms about healing that are in alignment with what you provide. And this isn't about being fake. This is about actually taking some time to write down what people are looking for when they come to you, right? So just reverse engineering that. You can also use tools, it's called keyword suggestion tools. You can go and find some keyword suggestion tools and start typing in things you're interested in offering and just see what words people are using and how many keyword searches they have. So I'm not going to get super technical on this episode of the Erica Glessing Show. I'm just going to kind of share with you some, fun best practices you can start doing. Now, how many pages do you have on your website? And is each page rich with words that people use when they want to get you, find you, hire you, work with you, and celebrate you? Perfect. So number 1 is reverse engineer the keywords. Okay, cool. Number 2 has to do with I'm getting like the secret sauce behind the website. So inside of your website, you can put meta tags and keywords that describe what you do. Each photo is an opportunity. There's something called alternative text. Each photo can have information about what you do. Again, it's kind of like just breadcrumb map. Like if you're, like the Little Red Riding Hood, like the wolf did to get the kids to come to grandma's house. Like what breadcrumbs are you leaving out in the internet space to help people know that what you're doing? So number 2 is looking at the back end of the website and making sure that you have descriptions and keywords that match, again, what people are looking for. And, you can go to Fiverr and hire someone to fix your metadata. It's not like you have to do this all yourself. You can also reach out to me for referrals of people that can help you get your website a little bit more, I just call it like in alignment, so that people who are looking for you can find you, that we're not making it impossible for people to find us who don't just have our exact name to type in. Now the 3rd one is a clear call to action. This one can take people a lifetime I met a brilliant woman yesterday. She does public speaking. She makes speaker pages for people. We had the best conversation. It was just a get to know, and she was so fascinating. And you can find her at speakersheets.com. Anyhow, we talked about the call to action on your homepage, and we both laughed at how hard it is to give people a very clear step, like, hey, if you're interested in hanging out with me, do this, do this, do this. So it might be a contact me form. It might look like a free download of your 7 steps. Like I have a free gift of 5 steps to learn how to make your own podcast at the Erica Glessing Show or at podcastpassion.net. You can actually download some free steps to building your own podcast. So what are you offering that's giving people a very clear thing? Hey, if you want to hang out with me, I'm going to ask you to do X. People really like clarity. One of the mistakes that I see is when there's 72 options. So if you have too many different things they can do, then they might just do any of them. And so if you're only getting like 100 people on your website in a week and you give them 12 different things they might be able to do, then the most possible number you could ever get, like for one thing, unless one's hotter than the other, would be like 7 or 8 hellos. Whereas if there's only one thing they can do, like one thing they can do, they're on your website, they can either like click to call you or click to contact you, period. That's it. One of my friends does this beautiful site where step 1, watch this video. Step 2, book an appointment with me. That's it. Like you can't do anything else on her website, and it's so inspirational. So embarrassingly, I don't walk this talk perfectly. I tend to have websites that are very rich with content, and I tend to not always do a perfectly clear call to action. So I'm gonna go get and do my own homework and do fix my website so they're a little bit more what I've just shared with you are best practices. And I hope you have a most amazing day today. I love this rainy weather. We're having cold, rainy weather in California, and I really love rainy weather. So I love sunshine too, but rainy weather makes me feel so safe and warm inside. So you have a beautiful week, and go ahead and get some clarity on your website, and be sure to reach out to me if you'd like some help with that. You can find me at happypublishing@gmail.com. I'm happy to analyze your site and let you know how it could get better, just for fun. Alrighty, talk to you soon.